want the flexibility in their choice of hyperscaler. A multi-cloud environment will allow them to easily place applications and workloads across any cloud at any time.
Carriers need the ability to address multiple market segments, where we now can put SLAs in place. We can offer things like mission critical or safety applications on a mobile network. This creates a whole new range of opportunities.
The future is bright for our CSPs. They'll have a set of open infrastructure technologies in 5G that allows them to expand beyond just transport services. Although we don't want to minimize transport services, but they can expand beyond that.
Rapidly respond to user requirements such as, let's say, spinning up a real-time AR/VR workload and being able to deploy that on a variety of different hardware platforms, collaborate with an ecosystem of application providers to assemble a service in a matter of hours or minutes and not have to be weeks in terms of being able to design and deploy that service.
The trick, I think, for the operator is to take control of where they decide the workload goes, and also take control of the cost base that drives with that, and really think about the benefits of the acceleration and feature velocity they get from using some of the cloud services, but balance it off with the long-term lock-in that they may end up with without some common way of moving that workload around.
For too long, we've had hierarchical, very dependence-driven, very bespoke type of network deployments. What we will see with the telecom network, especially between RAN, core, and transport, is the network will get flattened.
The future is going to have different players. It's going to have more players on the service provider side, different than what we've traditionally seen. It's already showing that it's going to have different vendors with all this transformation that is going on. At the end, we're going to have to see, it's not one or the other, but what combination of these things most likely will actually form the future of this communications.
I think the future with these open disaggregated networks is basically going to get rid of this concept of generations. We have the concept of 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G. Once we make the network cloud native and software defined, everything just becomes a software upgrade. We will be able to deliver new capabilities, new services with just the ease of a software upgrade. We won't have to go through this once in a generation upgrade of a telco network.
I think one of the overarching themes here is choice, flexibility, and control. It's about giving the operator all of those things so that they can dictate the outcomes of their network. Again, we're moving beyond connectivity as a service to truly value-added digital service provider. Without this in place and those basic tenets, you can't achieve this long-term vision.